It's the National Football League on EA Sports, as we see a team who left L.A. take on a team who came back home. It's the Raiders and the Bulls, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Good battle coming up here in the AFC West. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Part of this division has been the domain of the Kansas City Chiefs. They've won 8 straight division titles, 3 Super Bowl wins during that stretch as well. And every year, you get here and you ask, who can knock off the Chiefs?
Well, I think if you ask the other 3 teams in the AFC West, they would all say, okay, this is our year. But really, for a division where all 3 of those teams were sub-500 last year, now there's been some coaching changes, some new blood. But until you knock off the champ, they're still the champ. And right now, until further notice, this division continues to run through the Kansas City Chiefs. And barring something crazy, I don't expect that to change very much this year.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Johnston motioning over. They run once more with Edwards. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
Minshew going to open up with a throw. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Man in motion here is Tucker. On play action, here's Minshew. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
We'll try and throw with Minshew. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. On the ground, it's Edwards. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, now Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Donald Parham, touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From the gun, here's Minshew. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Oh, and he's taken down by the face mask. That looks for certain. The flag comes in. That's going to improve their starting field position. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Johnston motioning over. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Third and long. Now Herbert. He'll try to run for it.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Here's J.K. Scott on again for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. To throw, Minshew. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Third and 6. They put Adams in motion. To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Here's Madison. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Madison. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Minshew. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action now. Herbert. Pass to the tight end, Hurst. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, L.A.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. They'll run it with Edwards. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Johnston motioning over. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. They'll bring this up to the 22. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's Dobbins. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Herbert. That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Is Minshew taking a shot downfield for Adams, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving, and it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He's going to run it, and he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. Here's Minshew. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Minshew. Finding his tight end there. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Minshew. In trouble, and down he goes.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
They'll go with another punt that brings A.J. Cole back on the field, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Chargers offense and receiver Quentin Johnston set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. This one complete to Palmer. It'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down, up past the 40-yard line. On the handoff, Edwards. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 1st and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. Now he'll run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He puts it up, and it's caught. Leonard McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. To throw, Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, you better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
One final throw before the break. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This throw right side is caught by Adams.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Again, zone read. It's Edwards. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Again, it's Edwards. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A run, it's Edwards. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing now is Herbert. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders to gain of 43 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Madison. Not much there. We'll get this down inside the 40. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Minshew leading everybody to the line. 2-point conversion try coming up. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. They'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run once more with Edwards. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Now a handoff to Edwards. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one complete to Johnston. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Shotgun now for Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Herbert. Over the top. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Chargers are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st down, here's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Madison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
To the right side, this is Edwards. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. To throw, it's Herbert. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and long. Now Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On the ground, it's Edwards. They're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On third down, here's Edwards.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Minshew going to look to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. He'll try and throw with Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Minshew going to look to throw again. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got the tight end there. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for 13. Good for a Raider first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw once more, here's Minshew. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Play action now with Minshew. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
In motion is Myers. Throwing again is Minshew. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's first and 10. Here's Dobbins. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, give to Edwards. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. On the handoff, Edwards. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he's on here to punt this one away. Now a fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Minshew. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in by the running back, Madison. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more is Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They put Adams in motion. Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 2nd down, here's Minshew. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. He'll toss this one out to Madison. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Minshew out of the pistol here. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
They'll go. It's Madison. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Again, it's Edwards. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Herbert down to an 8, and that should wrap this one up. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.